Hello, my name is Edgar Lok Tin Yong. I hope you are well. And this is my website, and this is the Feng Shui for Beginner 101, number 42 video. There's a small gap between the 41 and 42 video because I was away to Adelaide. I took a couple of weeks off to Adelaide to do some projects there, and at the same time just drive around, visit a few places in South Australia, which was very relaxing, very good. So I'm back in Melbourne, so we can talk more about Feng Shui. So this is the 42 video, and today I continue to talk about the 24 solar terms and 24 mountain. One of you asked me how to use it and how they work on the Luopan. So let's do it. In Luopan, as you know, we all have this around, and let's look at one section, okay? So let's look at the east section here. The east is if you can remember, we talked about the 24 mountain before, is the Jia, and then Mao, and then Yi, okay? Jia, Mao, and Yi. Jia, Mao, Yi. So you know, the animal sign is represent the month, so the Mao is March. So we know March in Western calendar. However, the March, it will start from the 4th or 5th of March every year. This I explained it, on the last video. So if we activate something, we will know by which month they will have result, or by which year they will have result. For example, this last year in middle of the year in June, I activate some Feng Shui configuration for a client, and the activation point is in the Wei, which is the goat month. So goat month is in July, okay? It's July. So from July, I think it's July 6, sometimes 6, sometimes 7, July 6 to August 6 or 5th, on that time. Each year is a little bit different, but it will be around that time. So I remember I was there in mid-June. So mid-June to the goat month is about 2.5 weeks. So after I activate that configuration, I told them, you just keep an eye on and let me know what happened in about 2 to 4 weeks. 2 to 4 weeks. Generally, I will give a couple more weeks, but in about 2 weeks' time. And then I actually didn't go back to ask them, but later they told me, after 2 weeks and a little bit, or just getting into the goat month in July, they have some good happen. They get some good orders from their clients, which is very good. So the 24 solar term, we have to say the goat month is in July to August. So we need to look at that particular point in order to activate correctly. So this is the one of the way of using. For beginner, it's a bit complicated, but since someone asked, I have to answer this question. Secondly, there's the 24 mountain they are using to work with the direction. See, this is the direction. That's the activation point, and there's in compass, as you know, that in compass there's many different rings, right? And one of the ring is called the heaven ring. heaven. So the 24 solar term work with the heaven wing to work on the day selection. If you had a compass on the hand, some compass they will write out, for example, let's say this is the heaven ring. In that particular ring, they will say that is let's say Li Chun, Lap Chun, which is the start of spring. Start of spring. So from that particular point on, the spring starts, right? And you can use that point to calculate the dates and to use the good energy in this starting date, which will be in line with the direction of your house or direction of a grave, to calculate a good day for implement something in the particular sector or line. So that is a bit complicated because day selection, it has many different methods out there, and each of the methods are a little bit different. For example, you select a day for wedding, it's different. You selection a date for the activation of the energy is different. You select a day for moving is different. So it is hard to teach in a very short time, because for a proper day selection teaching, you at least need about 5 days consecutively. And each day is a full day. So let's give you a concept. If there's any chance or opportunity, I welcome you to start to study here with me. So that is pretty much how you can use. I'm not going to get into detail. To detail, maybe you want to do your own research. Unfortunately, this something cannot do it very detailed, and I hope you understand my situation here, because this is still my bread and butter for the family. So yeah, that's that much I can tell you. But there's a way we can work with the 24 mountain and 24 solar term in terms of the day selection and the activation. And you are able to predict, the activation, whether it's effective or not effective. Okay, so I'll stop here. It's not a very good video here, I know. So if you don't understand, doesn't matter. If you have been learning from me, some of my students, they're watching, they will know what I'm talking about here.